I have no idea what order these reactions are going out, and I just got up about 30 minutes ago. It is 4 a.m. over here, and I got these texts in my WhatsApp going, yo, these teasers have dropped, these trailers have dropped. I'm like, okay, let's do it. And so as of right now, it's 4:47 a.m. So, you know, we're doing this. We're getting it done.
I got a Daisy feeling.
What's up, everybody? I'm Jabby Kawai, and we are looking at Fighter, the teaser trailer starring Hrithik, Roshan, and Deepika Padukone, and Anil Kapoor. I'm finding this out as I read it to you, so let's do it. If you haven't done so already, hit the subscribe button, bell icon, all notifications, and pretty please vote this up. Let YouTube know you're enjoying what you're watching. Let's jump into this. Here we go. Got some Top Gun action going? You must be joking. Okay. Oh, we're doing some crazy maneuvers with that helicopter. That's dope, dude. I don't care how much y'all rag on me for this. This definitely is giving me some hardcore Top Gun vibes. You could say I compare things all you want. You can say this and that about Jabby Kawai, always comparing American movies. This is clearly Top Gun inspired in a lot of ways, especially the way the stuff is passing each other, the way that one fighter jet just like hung back in that weird maneuver. Come on. Like, let's be real, everybody. Can we just be on the same page? This is clearly like deriving a lot of inspiration from Top Gun. And there's nothing wrong with that. I was actually thinking to myself just the other day, I'm like, is Top Gun over? Is there gonna be any more Top Gun related stuff? And then lo and behold, The Fighter with Hrithik. Of all people, this is so cool, and it makes sense that it exists within that universe of war and what, I mean, I don't know if it's connected. These days, everything is connected, so it wouldn't surprise me in the slightest if this had any connection whatsoever to war and Baton and all that stuff. It was all interlinked, like the ICU. That's a weird way to put it because over here, ICU is a hospital-related thing, but I was trying to say the Indian Cinematic Universe. But nonetheless, I imagine there's some CG going on in this teaser here, but there is also what looks like real stuff. I cannot tell if all of it is CGI. They're doing a fantastic job, the visual effects artists, because there are instances where it just looks real to me, and I'm like, that looks like they really did some stuff. But I have no, like this right here, that's just really good looking CG. Okay, I'm going through the teaser right now. So that right there looks real to me. I don't know if that's CG or not, but it's a little bit faded out. Like, this looks real to me. I have no idea what they were able to just get by like making a deal with the military. So for a fleeting second there, when the plane is taking off, it looked good. It looked so, like, I think that's real. For a fleeting moment, I'm like, oh, they must just be on the runway there. And then when it was behind the jet, I'm like, oh, that looks like some of this here, like when it came at the camera, I'm like, no, that's gotta be CG, right? That's what my brain is saying anyway. So, helicopter looks like really, really good CG, like I said a moment ago. Anil Kapoor, like, I just watched him in Animal. Animal just reminded me how much I appreciate Anil Kapoor. And so, just knowing he's in this movie gets me that much more excited because he's so awesome. The motorcycle stuff was obviously real. This right here, okay? Like this, it's like intermixing. This is how you should do it. It's intermixing, it looks like it's intermixing real footage with CGI footage. The funeral thing, it just reminds me of Val Kilmer's funeral thing straight from Top Gun. It's, in a way, you know, it kind of goes back to like the old Bollywood. I don't know if that's like bad to say, but I was just watching a classic Bollywood film with, I think it was with Shah Rukh Khan, and they literally had the Top Gun song in the movie, and it played like 4 times in the film. And so it's not just like taking Top Gun and going, here is Top Gun again. It's like, it's amping it up. You know, sometimes when Bollywood redoes a South film, they'll amp it up like really hardcore, unless it's a Sandeep Reddy Vanka movie, then it's the exact same thing. But generally speaking, it's gonna take whatever South did, you know, whatever their region they're adapting, and then they're gonna make it even bigger, you know, more colorful, more whatever, just extra. And you gotta appreciate that. I mean, it's definitely more than what Top Gun was doing. And that's because Top Gun was Top Gun did have some CGI. It's just like, I couldn't see it. I didn't know when it was happening. But it was so like, what do you call it? It was so nuanced, you know what I mean? And so here, I feel like some of the things they're doing maybe would be just too expensive for an Indian film budget to do practically, if that makes any sense. And so the only sensible way to go about it would be to do it in visual effects. So I'm not mad at that. You know what I mean? This is exciting, especially like having Hrithik again. You know, because what was the last thing we saw him in the big screen? Was it War? Like, I can't remember what the last big movie he did was that was on the silver screen. And so it's exciting to have him back, doing some more action, doing some more fighting, and I'm wondering if he's gonna end up in like enemy territory with a young co-pilot or a young colleague of some kind and have to like escape from enemy territory, just like Tom Cruise did with Miles Teller in Top Gun. And so I'm also wondering what the relationship will be like between Hrithik and Deepika. If it is connected to like other stuff. I'm getting confused now because we had Pathan and then Javan. Like, SRK's films are kind of blending in together in my brain. Javan was the more recent one where he like had like a son, an offspring or something, who looked just like him. Pathan is the one with Deepika. She kind of had a thing with SRK, didn't she? Yo, I gotta watch the movie again. It's been like, I'm getting all confused now. But my whole point is, if she had a thing with SRK, she can't have a thing with, unless she's like playing, you know what she did play two dudes, you know, in Pathan, right? Because she was also seeing John Abraham. So you really weren't sure, like, whose side she was. She was a double agent. Is she triple agent now? Or a double agent again? I'm confused. Or maybe it's not really related at all, and I'm just like, this is really terrible conjecture. I have no idea. But she is also an exciting, you know, part of this trailer to see her in here. That's awesome. So according to IMDb, this would be the third time that Siddharth Anand is working with Hrithik, because they worked together on Bang Bang and on War, and now they're working together on Fighter. So it makes me wonder two things. What kind of rhythm do they have now that they've worked together 3 times, right? Like, is there a sort of like unspoken language between the two of them because they just have worked together so much? And I feel like with a Bollywood film, I could be wrong, but I feel like you might be spending more time than you would on a Hollywood film working with each other. Mainly because like there's also the music video breaks and stuff like that, so the productions last even longer. There's that. And the other thing I'm wondering about is if there's gonna be any callbacks, because this is their third time working together. So are there gonna be any nods to the audience of like, hey, remember that in Bang Bang, remember that in War? Anyway, I really enjoyed this teaser. I hope you guys did too. It is currently 4:57 a.m. and I gotta move on to the next teaser. So you guys, thanks so much for hanging out with me. Make sure to subscribe, bell icon, all notifications, and vote this up. Let YouTube know you're enjoying what you're watching. That's it for now. I'm Jabby Kuwait. Peace out.